You know, medicines can be made, they are made also from either synthetic or even from herbs, from trees, from plants. But when we are talking about traditional medicine, it's a field that is not regulated. As we speak now, there is no law that is regulating the practice in traditional medicine. And those who are practicing in traditional medicine, they come in various forms. We have what we call the herbal doctors. We have what we call the wizards. We have what we call bone setters, the bone technologists. We have even neurosurgeons who from KUCHAGUA Marakwet, who can be able to remove even depressed bone fractures from your brain. So it's an area that we do not have a complete regulation on practice, or even what is it that will even form an offense when you are practicing as a traditional medical practitioner. So it's a wide field that I would encourage that the House can have a debate on that at a later date when we bring the
Honorable Dr. Otiende, what is out of order?
Chair, I respect Dr. Pukose, and I respect the intention both of the bill and of the amendment, with which I would have no substantive opposition. However, while it's true, Chair, that there is yet to be a clear regulatory framework for traditional medicine, it is also true that when you create an offense that does not exclude that area, then they are covered in that offense. And to that extent, whether or not there is a regulatory framework, to the extent that this part says any person shall not sell any medicine that is not registered by the authority, blah, 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 then it creates an offense. It would cover that area. And we have to be careful that if we want to exclude that area, then we need to find a way of excluding it. If we don't, that all those traditional medicines, all those herbs that our aunties and nyanyas and all those people will apply will fall under here, with the consequence of being an offense for which they would be fined 1 million shillings. So we have to be careful. That is my point of order.
Member for Central Imenti. Hold on, Chair.
Madam Chair, as much as I respect this bill, with due respect to Dr. Pokose, if you look at this bill, it's going to make all other medicine a criminal offense unless, especially traditional medicine, unless we do something about what can be made to be a little bit parallel to the documents we have before you. I have a mother-in-law who has been taking medicine because of arthritis for quite a long time. And when she left it and started taking traditional medicine, is when she has started working again. Now, are we saying that if she goes now to get medicine from where she has been getting it, that person will be charged with a criminal offense because that one is not authorized? Are we going to let our people die because of the form of medicine, of which this bill is specifically trying to show that there is what we call falsified medicine, what is surrounded by this bill? And I wonder why it did not specify that there are traditional medicines which ought to be at least considered, even though not in this bill, and leave a room for it now to be accommodated there on later. But as it is now, we are going to criminalize everything, which is not within this bill. We are going to open a Pandora box, Chair.
You have made your point.
Of which?
You have made your point. Honorable Makali.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Honorable Chairperson,
Honorable members, I beg we don't debate because it's not second reading. Let us just make precise.
How I wish that the chair of the committee could listen to the input of the members. I think you can hear what all these members are saying, that this particular amendment is going to be suicidal in the world of medicine. And how I wish, you know, Honorable Chairperson, you have sat on that seat many times on many bills. I've never seen us struggle with a bill like this, that after 2 hours we are still in clause 22. How I wish you got a more polished bill in this House to debate. I think there are lots of gaps, which I'm not an expert, but even from the debate I can see.
Honorable Makali, the Speaker already spoke to it earlier, and we said that it's unprecedented, but we will actually, that is why you see the pace is a bit, the rigidity is not as much, because we conversed about it earlier. Member for Madare.
Honorable Chair, I'm not anticipating debate, but if you look at that, the concerns being raised by members, and look at also provisions of 23 which is coming, and in light of the fact that we ought to have thought about traditional medicine in the same manner we brought 4 of the health bills together. I'm just thinking aloud for Honorable Pukose that should you have brought the traditional medicine and the fact that is now then not brought, do you want to put a clause that would address the concerns of members that tomorrow our practitioners of traditional medicine or alternative medicine will not find themselves in cells where clause 23 will then become applicable?
Honorable Owen.
Honorable Speaker, I think how we are progressing, we may now start defining what medicine is as we start, and that is taking us to second reading. And this bill has been debated. There is a report of the committee that is available, and I think what we need to do is, if someone has an amendment on this, we discuss the amendment, we move forward. But what we are doing, we are moving. Yes. No. Let me have the mic. Honorable Speaker, what I want to tell Honorable, you know, we will have to go
Honorable Owen, address the chair.
Honorable Speaker, what they are trying to do is to start asking us to define what is medicine. For example, there are very many people who sell supplements, but some supplements are not medicine. My wife likes boiling kilifi and drinking. Do you call that medicine? You know, we might have to go to those things of what is medicine, what is not medicine. But anybody who wants to trade in medicine and trade in medicine, let it be registered.
We need to make progress, honorable members.
Put the question on this.
I'll give Honorable Martin Owino first. Hold on. Honorable Martin Owino.
Chair, I think we are missing the point here. The traditional medicine is not being regulated in this. In the past, in the current poison and pharmacy and poison board. So, if we want to regulate traditional medicine, let's think of another bill. But it is not in this one.
Thank you, Honorable Member for Thiwa. Honorable Member for Homa Bay Town.
Is it Kaluma or me?
No, it is the member for Homa Bay Town, not for Seme.
Yeah, I thank you, Chair. Chair, we need to proceed, and let me thank the members that we continue to sit. Chair, the concern of the members here is that medicine as defined in the bill, and I know we have not yet reached it, is very wide. Chair, that definition is repeated in clause 63, and it is also repeated in the 6th schedule, which defines medicine to be anything capable of giving relief.
We are preempting. Honorable Kaluma,
Chair, I therefore
you are
say,
preempting.
Chair, my suggestion,
let us restrict ourselves to clause 22.
Chair, so my suggestion, Chair, you remember I raised this matter, and the substantive speaker indicated that any clause that is problematic, and Chair, I hope you are listening to me.
Yes.
The substantive speaker did rule
that any clause that is problematic can be referred back to the committee for harmonization. Now that is what the substantive speaker said. Could I request, Chair, that in line with the ruling, the consideration of this particularly contentious clause be referred back to the committee for harmonization and reconsideration. I thank you, Chair.
Other members, I will put the question that clause 22 be amended as proposed by Honorable